quick. I'll turn my fan back on. Oh, boy and the girl. They're both here.
Bachelor. Cheers.
Hey, Roger. How's it going, buddy? How's it going? So that is a three-pointer. So, hello everybody. Boris Johnson has resigned from the his position from the UK. It's amazing that UK politicians will resign. American politicians don't do that. They just lie and nobody holds them accountable and they stay in office. Isn't that funny? No one resigns here. We need to take a lesson from the UK. That's for damn sure, huh? Notifications going out? No. No notifications. That's not good. News for people who can't stand the news. That's funny. That makes sense. Hey, bees. What's up, bees? Oh, hold on. You trying to come in here? What's up, bees? Let's come in and say hello and good morning. Good morning, bees. Good morning, bees. It's so pretty and beautiful. It's so pretty and beautiful. My bees. No one feels like saying anything in the chat this morning, huh? Had a lot to talk about too, man. I was retweeting stuff like crazy. Hey, Jesse.
Good morning, they have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day? What do you mean, have a wonderful day? That's what you say when you're leaving, man. Would you just come in here to tell me have a wonderful day and then leave? Come on, man. Who teaches these people how to speak?
Good morning, they.
Oh, no, that's better. Oh, good morning. Hey, what's up? Looking for some viewers this morning so I can start my show. But since nobody is here, there might not be a show. Okay, nothing going on there.
See, we are here.
Hey, Martha. Well, it says I've got 5 viewers. And I appreciate all 5 of you. That's for sure. Oh, now Italy is starting to protest the farmers. Everybody's having problems all around the world, man. Here we go. It's all happening.
6.
Sri Lanka is, the whole country is up in arms. The whole country, it's crumbling, man. You know, it's gonna it'll fall one country at a time, man. You'll see. These farmers.
Hi, Nay.
Hey, Brian. These farmers feed us, and the farmers are on strike. The food stops flowing, guys. The food stops flowing. Everybody's going to be out in the streets protesting. When your store shelves are empty and you can't feed your children anymore, you'll be out in the streets
Martha
soon
C.
enough
The whole world is on fire.
protesting it.
Meg Z. Williams. Good morning.
It hasn't even begun. I mean, it's like, just wait. Wait till things really start rolling. Wait till you start experiencing true chaos, man, like they are in Sri Lanka. Italy, the Netherlands. What's going on in Ukraine right now is pretty crazy. Just give me a heads up when any one of these single situations actually improves. Any situation at all. Let me know when anything gets better. That's what I want to report on. Is anything anywhere getting better at all? That's what I want to talk about. That would be a nice thing to talk about.
Montgomery. Is that deer in your yard?
Yes, dear.
Lisa Fernie. GM Nay Scissor.
The deer is in my yard, dear. Are you calling me dear? It's amazing when you don't hunt deer how close they'll get to you.
Montgomery. Dear, sorry.
No, it's okay. I figure you're probably doing text to speech. Amazing how trusting deer are of people when you're not slaughtering them. It's great. Man, every time I get in here, my throat starts getting dry and it starts hurting. What the fuck? It's like there's something in here that's contaminating me. Wow, they're pretty animals. I don't know, this is so weird, man. My throat's hurting me. Maybe it's the fan? Maybe it's too much wind in here? It's drying my throat out? That doesn't make sense. That does not make sense.
Irelier. How can I add moisture to a jar of cannabis I have?
How can you have moisture? It's easy. Take a paper towel and get it wet with purified water, and take the paper towel, fold it up, and put it in a closed jar like this with your cannabis. Let it sit for a few hours and then go back and check it. Let it sit for a few more hours. It should take about 12 hours, and the cannabis will start sucking the water out of the paper towel and rehydrating. But don't let it overhydrate. Make sure to stop it when the buds get just right. When they're spongy, boom, pull the paper towel out of there. Let them dry out just a little bit so they don't get moldy. Here, let me close my door again. I have to hear that. All right. So Boris Johnson's resigned. Let's hope the Queen goes next. She could follow his ass right out the door, as far as I'm concerned.
Jesse Relier.
Ron DeSantis is trending. I wonder if it's because Joe Rogan mentioned him. Huh. It's an interesting bill that Ron DeSantis just passed. It says that when one of your family members is sick, that medical personnel can't tell you that you can't go in and give them a hug if they're dying or something. I don't know what the stipulations are in that bill, but I kind of agree with it. But Ron DeSantis is a douchebag, so I really don't care.
Heals. I am asking, what has the Queen done? She has no real power.
God, this fucking... These guys, Hodge twins, these two black guys, they support Ron DeSantis. I tweeted at them, I said, you do realize that Ron DeSantis gerrymandered black people out of voting, right? You fucking idiots. What has the Queen done? She has no real power. What has the Queen done? She has no real power. She wastes my fucking time. She wastes my time. She takes up space. She's unnecessary and she shouldn't fucking be here. You know? Oh yeah, and her whole family is fucking corrupt. That too. Go look that shit up. The 15-week ban was reinstated from Governor Ron DeSantis on abortions. Great.
Heals. Just asking, nay.
Just asking? Alright, I'm just answering. Yeah, there's nothing to see here. It's not even worth tracing it back, all the tweets and shit. There's nothing going on there. Let me see what else is going on in the world. I turned the fan off and my throat's feeling better. Anything about Sri Lanka here, huh?
Mark 83. Sup gang, YT sucks balls as usual.
Hey Mark, what's up, buddy? How's it going?
Leo.
Somebody
Good morning,
Somebody
Nay.
in Georgia blew up one of the seer stones, one of those guide stones. Um, there's a big mystery. They look like the Stonehenge. They were put there in 1980. Nobody knows who built them or who put them there. 7 languages from 7 different countries, talking about population control and stuff like that. People say it's demonic, and I'm sure it was some crazy Christian that decided to go out there and blow one of those stones up. I hope they catch that motherfucker and put him in prison for the rest of his life.
Mark 83. Wrench, look what I found. Martha C.
God.
They then bulldozed it.
Well, what were they supposed to do, Martha? You know? They fucking blew it up with dynamite or whatever the fuck.
Big Merc 83. Wrench modded myself open mouth smile.
Modded yourself.
James Milne. Hi.
Hey James, what's up? How's it going?
James Milne. Bye balls lol.
Okay. All right. Bye, Boris. I know, I agree. Bye, Boris. Bye, bye, Boris. You mini Trump cocksucker. No one will miss you. Oh, go fuck yourself. Do you guys like that? Italian Alps glacier collapse. Death toll rises to 9. So we've had a collapse in the Alps. There was another collapse, wasn't there? From too much rain. Somewhere else in the world. Big old landslide. 2 people killed there. Wow, man, Singapore, they hang you when they fucking execute you. Oh, shit. 48 years old and 31 years old.
Mark 83. I'm a bit parched from reading all these comments. Does anyone have a bottle of water? And I do fancy a packet of crisp.
$60 grams of heroin. Was convicted of soliciting a man to traffic 120.9 grams of heroin. It's the same deal. Man, if you have 15 grams of heroin, you get an immediate death sentence in Singapore. I guess your heroin's worth risking your lives for over there in Singapore. Okay. I wouldn't be fucking with it. You know? It's like, well, I don't go around killing people. You know? I don't want to get the death penalty. You know? It's pretty... These laws work if you pay attention to them. You know? None of my tweets are getting seen by anybody. No likes. None of my tweets and replies are getting seen. Meanwhile, Elon Musk is tweeting that we must colonize Mars. Fucking idiot. Which we're not going to do. I say we send Elon Musk to Mars and we forget about him. Oh God, I so don't fucking care about that. Block Lifetime TV. Yeah, gladly. I block advertisers on Twitter. Every single one. Nobody's seeing any of my tweets and replies. 00000. You guys can go over there anytime you want and help out, anytime during the day.
They say it's a matter of time, 1,000 days and the sun won't shine before I come back to you. And I'm happy, nothing's going to stop me. I'm making my way home.
Man, these farmers bring these tractors to these protests and they just move the police vehicles off the road, bro. I'm watching a video. It's freaking crazy. That song is probably going to get me in trouble for copyright. I just realized that. All my channels are still running good. Dude. These farmers, I tell you what, they better hope these American farmers don't catch on, man. The thing is we keep paying the American farmers off, right? Subsidies. So they're not complaining over here. They get free money from us. Even when they're not cropping out, they're getting free money. I tweeted at Eve6, or you could just ignore Jordan Peterson. None of you saw that tweet either. It's under my tweets and replies. Once again, any one of you could go to my tweets and replies and like and retweet all of my tweets and replies as well as my tweets. Any one of you could do that. You could do it right now. You can run to Twitter. You could hit a couple of buttons for me and make me really happy. Sacrificial camels? They're going to kill fucking camels? Oh my God, what a bunch of idiots. For a holiday. Yeah, let's fucking kill some camels. Because we're a bunch of fucking idiots that believe in a God that doesn't exist. In this day and age of mass shootings, do we not take any responsibility when we decide to be part of the masses? 0 likes, 0 retweets. Thanks, everybody. Under my tweets and replies. Any one of you could go there right now and like all my tweets and replies. If by the way we're living you mean taking a child to a parade during a pandemic, I would totally agree. No likes, no retweets. Thanks, everybody. Once again, none of you. Under my tweets and replies. Anybody could go there right now and like all of my tweets and replies. You could retweet them all. You could like them all. You could do it right now. Nothing is stopping you. Could. If Nick Brown was here, he'd go do it right now. Politics of appeasement. Yeah, it's been 12 days since Roe v. Wade was revoked, and fucking Joe Biden hasn't done anything, and he's missing in action. Great, huh? Because this is what he wants. There's no mystery for those of us that understand Catholicism and Joe Biden. There's no mystery. We get it. You know, people like my mom are fooled. They don't think that he honors his religion like my mom honors hers. She thinks, oh, Joe doesn't take his Catholicism seriously. I take my Judaism seriously, but Joe doesn't take his Catholicism seriously. What, Mom? That doesn't even make sense. Are you kidding me? This is why you can't have nice things. I seeing this? Huh. A petition calling for Justice Clarence Thomas to be impeached and removed from the Supreme Court has passed 1 million signatures. I wonder if that's going to do anything. Join the fucking club, Rose Klein Paint Cunt. Join the freaking club. Your voice has been silenced, right? That's how it feels, man. Why am I not seeing any of your stuff?
Why am I not seeing any of your stuff? Am I on the WOEN?
Am I on the wrong OEN? Seeing any of your stuff? Oh, on Twitter? I'm at Nay's Garden. On Twitter.
Heels. 1.
I'm at Nay's Garden on Twitter.
Cannabis heals. Okay, I'm on the W1.
The current crisis is bringing India and Russia even closer, right? Way to go, America! You're uniting your enemies. Great. All right, Sri Lanka has officially declared that it's bankrupt. Civil servants have been instructed to stay home because the country has no fuel left. The next shipment of fuel is expected on the 22nd of July. Schools are closed. Inflation is nearing 60%. Great. What's the population of Sri Lanka? Okay, Google. Sri Lanka, total population.
2020, the population of Sri Lanka was 21,919,000.
Oh shit, I didn't think it was going to be 22 million people that are affected by this. I told my mom, she didn't give a shit. I told my mom this story this morning. She's like, yeah, well. I'm like, really? I mean, you don't think it's going to come around and bite us in the ass too, Mom? She's like, it doesn't concern me. I'm like, you better get some solar panels on this house. She's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, what are you going to do when they're going to shut your power off? I'm not. They're not going to shut my power off. Well, I bet that's what they were saying in Sri Lanka. 22 million people have no power. They're out in the streets rioting. They're killing each other, man. You should see what's going on over there. It's vulgar. This is the beginning. You see those people being proved completely and catastrophically correct about Boris Johnson? Just wait until you hear what we said about Brexit. Oh, go listen to what I said about Brexit. Go back years ago and go see what I said about Brexit, you fucking racist cunts. Yeah, go see what I said about Brexit. You fucking racist cunt motherfuckers. Worst prime minister in history. Some of us said it before it happened. Yeah. What a fucking Trump wannabe piece of fucking cunt shit. Fuck that guy. Man, Rome has got a ton of baby wipes. It might be diapers that he's going to be distributing in Kansas City. He's going to need a big truck to take all that stuff, man. Oh my God.
Nick Leo. Boris got his ass kicked out.
Boris got his ass kicked out. Yeah, isn't it great? Dommy Dom Dom. It's a cause for celebration. Justin, Boris Johnson appoints a full replacement cabinet. Huh. Boris Johnson was born in New York? Huh. Is New York a place in England? Or was he born in New York in the United States? Okay, Google. New York, UK?
2001, the population of New York was 150.
Okay, Google. New York, Great Britain?
According to Wikipedia, New York is a hamlet in the East Lindsey district of Lincolnshire, England, in the parish of Wildmoor in the Lincolnshire Fens on the B1192 road near Coningsby, 11 plus half a mile north of Boston.
Just using my common sense, guys. Pretty good, huh? That's how common sense works. And then you Google it to make sure. I'm good though, aren't I? I did not know that there was a New York in the UK. I did not know that. New York, New York. Bye Boris, mini Trump just quit. I got one like. Hey, somebody liked one of my tweets. Hey, somebody saw one of my tweets. Who was it? One like. Heavy peace. Heavy peace on my tweet. Heavy
Yeah.
peace.
You sure Boris is not
Heavy
related to
peace
Benny
on my
Hill?
tweet. And none of you guys did. But at least I know my tweets are out there and you guys just aren't going to Twitter to retweet. Now I know what's up. Now I know I'm visible. Yeah. Now you guys are all in trouble. All
Paul
of you.
Teichman. I had no idea either about NYUK.
About NYUK. Now you know. That's where Boris Johnson was born. You sure Boris is not related to Benny Hill? He looks just like him. Dude, there's these guys, these Ukrainian, this is the funniest freaking little video clip, dude. There's these Ukrainian soldiers, they're bragging, we're on the border of Russia, and they get under attack as they're bragging. Watch this and laugh along. You know what, dude? You know what I like to say? You know what I like to say, right? About Ukraine? Fuck Ukraine. Fuck them. Fuck those Nazis. That's what I like to say about Ukraine. Watch this video. Hey, look, we're on the border of Russia. Look, I'm a Ukrainian. Oh, yeah, go run like a bunch of pussies. Russia's attacking, motherfucker. Yeah, it looks like Russia doesn't want you on their fucking border, you fucking fat mouth motherfuckers. Oops. Sucks to be you. Fucking Nazi motherfuckers. Check their arms for fucking swastikas. Hey, man, the United States is calling. We want our fucking money back. All right, we got ripped off. We want our money back. That was bullshit. You know, the world gave you $100 billion and you squandered it and just let Russia just destroy it and launder all the money into ash. You guys are idiots. Fuck Ukraine. Fucking Nazi motherfuckers. All right. What else? Anything else going on? Did you guys like that video? Oh, nobody has anything to say about that video, huh? Okay, whatever. Well, you guys must all support Ukraine then. Is that it? Whatever. Russia's gonna kick your asses. Fucking American imperialist cunt motherfuckers. UK to swap out one sociopath for another. That's hilarious. That's funny, isn't it? Yeah.
Heavy Padilla.
Heavy P! You're the only guy that liked one of my tweets this morning, man. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. It was you, and Adam Merkel is now doing it. Thank you, Adam Merkel. Adam Merkel is going over there and doing some retweeting and some liking. Learn something new every day. "21st Century Wire says Sri Lanka has completely collapsed." Now, I don't know if that's true. Or they just show one street of chaos, but that doesn't mean the whole country has. But at 60% inflation, man.
83. I'm driving.
Oh, you're driving? Well, you're good, bro. You do more than most of the people that are just sitting home on their asses, not even watching my show right now. I appreciate you so much. Idiots. Elon Musk tweeted, "Humanity will reach Mars in your lifetime." He's such an idiot. I said, just send frickin' Elon there, all right? I said, stay there, please. Go there and stay there. And this guy says, it's essential that humans go to Mars, colonize it, make it self-sustaining, and become multi-planet species, because at any instant, an inevitable event might wipe out entire humankind on Earth. Human consciousness is extremely rare, and we must preserve it. 1,402 likes from this idiot. This guy, for some reason, he has 173,000 followers on Twitter. Unbelievable. For spouting bullshit. Who cares if we're on Mars? We're not going to be on Mars. That's the point, Cannabis Heals, you fucking idiot. We're not going to be on Mars, you idiot. There's no water. There's no air. There's no resources. There's no reason to be there. What the fuck are you thinking? That's who cares, dude. It's a waste of resources. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of human thought. We could be trying to save this fucking planet instead of thinking we've got some kind of an easy way out. Do you get it now? You know, you probably got blocked on Twitter. You're probably some Elon Musk fan. Am I right, Cannabis Heals? Is that who you are? Are you some like Elon Musk retweeter or something? And then you're wondering why you can't see me on Twitter? Let me know. You know, when I look at Elon Musk, it doesn't say that anybody I know follows him.
Don't look up that guy reminds me of Elon Musk at the end of The Scientist Guy. Cannabis Heals. No.
Yeah, he does remind me of Elon Musk. He's a blithering idiot. You know, he's got all this money and all this technology, and he's got no knowledge to use any of it. And what are we achieving, really? What are we achieving? Besides making him fucking richer and richer and richer, we're making all these electric cars. They're doing absolutely nothing. They're catching on fire. They're not solving the problem. We're finding out we don't have the resources for the batteries, and that the cars aren't recyclable, and that he's ripping you off, and that when the batteries die, you can't get the battery replaced in your fucking car. You know, it's such a poorly designed way to make a car. Completely inefficient and streamlined to rip you off. That's all Elon is good for, is streamlining things to rip people off. The man's never had a single original thought in his life. He's an idiot. You know, he thinks we're going to colonize Mars. And if you think that, you're an idiot too.
Mark 83. Also ripping off small children's lives in Africa.
Really? I don't know about that so much. Oh, you're talking about lithium mining?
Big Mark 83.
Yeah.
Did you see the video I posted a while back about the truth about Tesla batteries and electric cars?
No, but I already understand that it's non-sustainable. I don't even need to see the video, bro. I just told you it's not sustainable. You know, I don't need to see the fucking video. I knew that before you posted that video. You know, I've been watching videos about that shit for years. And, you know, batteries are neat, they're cool, and they are an alternative energy source, and they should be used properly, but they're not going to last forever, and we're going to need something else. You know, and as soon as all the lithium's gone, then what? It takes electricity to power these cars. Where are you getting your electricity from? Oh, that's right, coal-fired fucking plants, oil, you know, all the shit that's burning up the planet anyway to fire up the electricity to power these batteries. It's still unsustainable and killing the planet.
I'm not an idiot. I was asking again and get attacked. Wow, I know who the clown is. Why would we go to Mars? For what I know, we will never go there, but I get attacked. Thanks.
Because you said you got attacked for saying, who cares if we are on Mars? I misunderstood what you said, dude. You need to be more explicit. You made it sound like you didn't care that it was a waste of fucking resources. Then I sat here and fucking explained it to you. You got attacked because you don't know how to express yourself properly in a chat. That's why you got attacked. Now, if you're agreeing with me, let me know. You know, it seemed like you were disagreeing with me. But now I see you're agreeing with me. But, you know, if you're going to be a dick about it, I can be even more of a dick, bro. You know? Trust me, keep questioning my fucking, you know, I'm dealing with 12 people right now. And I'm dealing with somebody who's not expressing himself properly, so...
Thornton. Why did a bulldozer take down the rest of the Georgia...
You could have worded it better, that's what I'm saying. Why did a bulldozer take down the rest of the Georgia Guidestones? Oh, I didn't know that. But, I mean, I could assume that if a bulldozer bulldozed all the Guidestones, they did it so that no one else would go out there and try to blow them up. You know, just to try to save human life. But I say, let them kill themselves on them fucking guide stones. At least they would have served a good purpose. Taking out some stupid fucking Christian would have been great. You know? That would have been awesome. No, you don't. No. You don't owe me an apology. We just misunderstood each other. It's okay. I'm not expecting an apology from you. I attacked you. You're right. But I misunderstood what you said. Just so you know where I was coming from. It seemed like to me you were saying, you know, why are you questioning whether we go to Mars or not? Right? That's what I was assuming. I thought I had a great answer for that too, but let me reassess what you said now that I know what you mean. Who cares if we're on Mars? Exactly, Cannabis Heels. Who fucking wants to go to Mars? It's so stupid. Oh, Elon Musk does. You know, if you really want to know who cares, bro, I'm going to show you right now. Here you go. Here you go. Look, I'm going to show you both these tweets because they're so fucking stupid. They go together. Look at this. Look at this fucking stupidity here. Humanity will reach Mars in your lifetime. Who cares if we do, Elon? You're an idiot. We're not going to achieve anything by going there. Then this other moron says, human consciousness is extremely rare and we must preserve it. Really? Why? Because we murder each other? Because we've enslaved each other? Because we've destroyed an entire planet? Oh yeah, we're so great. Humanity is so, it must be preserved. We're so great. All we do is kill shit.
Doc Hollandice. Hey, good morning. Good to see you, Nay.
Good to see you too, Doc Hollandaisy. How are you? Here's an apology for the next time I say something stupid. Just put this one up on the shelf and hold on to it for a while. I'm going to slip up. Okay. You've got yourself a get out of jail free card, Big Merc. That's good. Everybody else pay up your apologies now. And while we're at it, I'll issue a blanket apology to all of my audience right now. Okay? So I'm one up too. Cool. Great. Allow me to fuck up again. Excellent.
Hollandice. What the hell is a guide stone?
There, in 1980, somebody took these giant, pieces of granite and they etched in, you know, what they felt like was the solution to saving humanity, which was limiting the population and other shit like that. And then they took these giant granite stones and
Great man, him on paid vacation.
They set them on some area in Georgia. I don't know whose land they put them on. You know, that would be the first thing I'd be looking at, is whose land is it sitting on. And nobody knows who created them, and nobody knows who put them there. And some asshole went out there yesterday with dynamite and blew one of the stones up, and then more assholes came out there with bulldozers and bulldozed the whole fucking work of art. Which it was a work of art. And whoever thought it would be a good idea to bulldoze the entire thing was an idiot. But what can you do? I thought it was a great thing. It made you think. You know, it made you think. Oh, overpopulation's a problem and that's how we solve... Well, I don't know, but it's worth at least, you know, having a monument somewhere so we think about it. You know? Fucking Christians, man. I say that because I'm 99.999999999% sure that it was a Christian that blew that fucker up. Because, you know, all of the mystery around it, that people believe that it's some kind of a satanic worshiping site, you know, which I don't think it had anything to do with Satan at all. Okay, cool. So, yeah, it was like a replication of Stonehenge. So it looked kind of like Stonehenge, these giant marble slabs. You know, I think that the guy who created that, or girl, whoever the people were that created those guide stones, they should come out publicly now and expose themselves now that they've been bulldozed. They should come out and we should talk. We should have some conversations with them. I'd have them on my show. I'd interview them. I'd be like, what's with the population thing? I mean, what, are we supposed to just start mass murdering people so we can get our population down?
Heals.
Was it a New World Order thing or something? Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, it's like a New World Order thing. You know, it's like we gotta get the population down. It had some of the same concepts of New World Order. You know, I don't think anything's gonna rise out of the ashes on this planet. I don't think there will be a New World Order. I think once it's gone, and you know, we're not gonna be. Humanity's not gonna be able to survive because there won't be any resources. There won't be any food. Period. You know, if you don't have some fucking printing machine that's printing food for you by that time, we're shit out of luck. You know? Food's going to get used up real fast, guys. When things get real bad, people are just going to hoard and we're going to rape the planet. Every living thing's going to be murdered. People will be eating other people.
AKA Trendy Orca. Hey, nay.
That's where we're headed, man. I'm glad my father doesn't have to see what's going on in the world today, man. He has no idea, and I'm thankful for that. You know? He doesn't need to know about this shit. How bad it's getting. But like I said, if a situation anywhere on the planet gets better, let me know about it. I want to talk about it. Is anything getting better on any subject, anywhere? Let me know. I want to cover it. Is anything getting better? I'm asking the audience. I'm hoping you guys will give me something to talk about.
To buy all our soil because theirs is toxic.
Really? China's going to buy our soil? Hey, Sean. You're welcome, Doc.
Heals. No answer for that one.
What do you mean no answer? I'm joking. All right, let's see what else is going on. I have yet to smoke today. Just be careful. Tread lightly until I do. Unholy Rome liked one of my tweets. Yes, he did. He even gave me a little happy face.
Wrong Thornton. They've been buying topsoil from US.
You know, Rome doesn't even watch this show, and he goes and retweets me. He likes my stuff. Why won't you guys, man? This guy, Unholy Rome, man, he's got 15,000 followers on Twitter, man.
Somebody blew up part of a monument in Georgia,
He don't need
USA.
me. He don't need me in his life. He doesn't watch my show. Why can't you do what Unholy Rome is doing? The guy, you know, the guy that gets diapers and baby wipes, and he goes around the country and he hooks up the poor. He retweets me. He likes my stuff. Why won't my own audience do it?
Cannabis heals. I look for good news but don't see it.
You look for good news? Look at Sean, everybody. Sean just told us that somebody blew up a part of a monument in Georgia, USA. Thanks, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Sean's all over it, everybody. Oh, Adam Merkel's getting it. Adam, he's starting to retweet my tweets and replies. Thank you, Adam.
Stations and he was putting covers over them. Because Eli Must has not paid his. Lee Spanner. I follow you on Twitter and retweet you from time to time.
Lee, thank you.
Sean aka Trendy Orca. My pleasure, nay. Billy Bong Thornton.
You're a day late and a dollar short. Tesla, you know, I don't know if this one charging station isn't getting, you know, maybe they got some kind of weird shit or whatever, but it's only one charging station. When it starts happening to more than one charging station, let me know. Then we'll know that Tesla's got a problem. But it just seems like they got overlooked, or there's some kind of a paperwork issue, or it just seems kind of weird. I don't know why they wouldn't pay their rent on one location, you know? Maybe they were being overcharged on the rent and they just decided to stop paying the guy. They're like, well, let's just stop paying him, and when he takes it down, we'll we'll move our charging station somewhere else. Who knows? But like I said, if it's only one instance, it's anecdotal. And it doesn't necessarily mean that Tesla is going bankrupt. I really doubt that. You know, it would be nice, though. I'd love to see Tesla go bankrupt. I would love that. You know? Anything bad happens to big corporations, that makes me happy. Hey, Doc, Free Julian Assange now is retweeting my tweets. Look at that. Hey, Docky Hollandaise, Docky Hollandaise. See, you make me happy when you do that, guys. Why can't you do that? Look at the attitude change, man. When you guys will just go to Twitter and click a couple of buttons. Look at me. There we go. Heavy P, Unholy Rome, Docky Hollandaise, Billy Bong, Billy Bong, Billy Bong. Yeah, Billy Bong. I stopped following you for some reason. You must follow some asshole, dude. You must follow some Republican cunts, bro, if I unfollowed you on Twitter. I just refollowed you. Just so you know. But, dude, if I unfollowed Billy Bong Thornton, you must be following some cunt motherfuckers, dude. What are you, a Republican, bro? Hey, Billy Bong, are you a Republican? Are you a Trump supporter? It's okay if you are. I'm not going to yell at you if you are. I have a feeling you are. That's why I'm asking. If I keep unfollowing you on Twitter, though, guys, it's a sign that it's you. There's people that you're following. There's shit that you're retweeting that is not right, man. That ain't right. You know, even if you're following Elon Musk, I'm like, why are you following Elon Musk? You know? Donald Trump Jr., you know, Alex Jones, Ben Shapiro, Joe Biden, you know, Nancy Pelosi, you know, name a shit lib, you know?
Oh, Billy,
fucking, what's his name? That goddamn,
up to
you know,
date on the tweets now.
What's that guy's name? Strong Dad or whatever? How dare you? Up to date on the tweets. Thank you, Docky Hollandaise. Hey, man, you went crazy. Docky Hollandaise, he went crazy. Sean Days is retweeting me. What? Now, there you go. There you go. You're retweeting me, man. There you go. You guys are getting it now. Why can't you guys do this first thing in the morning when you wake up? Before you come to my show, man. Then I come on the show, I've got all these retweets and likes, and I'm in a great mood. Why can't you do this? What do I got to do? What do I got to send you free
mainly crypto.
Free candy in the mail or something? I mean, what do I got to do here? I got to give you flavored lollipops? It surges through my veins. My penis is called Little Don. You're Republican to the core, huh? So you don't think women should have a right to have an abortion, Billy Bun, right? Let's go over this. You don't think women should have a right to an abortion? And let's do this fast, Billy. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. Do women have a right to an abortion or not in your mind, Billy Bong? Since you're Republican to the core. You've got to be anti-abortion, right? Just answer me quickly, bro. What's taking so long? It's yes or no. Just say you're anti-abortion or you're pro-life, whatever. It'll take 3 seconds. I don't know why you're not answering me. Let's just go through this really quick, dude. Just answer me. Are you for or against a woman's right to have an abortion? Oh, no, they can't. Women can do what they want. No, they can't, Billy Bong, because you're a Republican and you guys just voted down Roe v. Wade. So you're a hypocrite, bro. Just so you know, man. Stop calling yourself a Republican and come to the center, okay? If you support a woman's right to have an abortion... Oh, no, it's not! Dude, Roe v. Wade just got canceled, Billy. Because of people like you that call themselves Republicans. So... The reason I support my right to have a firearm, that's why I don't call myself a fucking Democrat. And you support a woman's right to choose, you're not a Republican. I don't care what you call yourself, bro. You're not a Republican. You know? Not to the core. It doesn't run through the veins. You're lying to yourself. It's time to wake up, Billy Bong. It's time to wake up. I'm here to wake you up right now. Are you kidding me? What did your boy Donald Trump just do for the last 4 years? He put 3 judges in the Supreme Court so to take women's rights away. That doesn't make sense. To you, you support women's rights. Do you see what I'm saying, Billy Bong? Huh? How do you reconcile that shit? You know, you support these motherfuckers, and then if you got a child, a daughter that gets raped, and then she can't get an abortion, you're going to be the granddad of a fucking rapist's baby. Not only a rapist, but the rapist that raped your daughter. How is that? How can you fucking reconcile that in your fucking pea brain? I'm just kind of wondering. How does that work? What's that feel like, man? What's it feel like to be that evil? That you'll sit there out of one side of your mouth and say, oh yeah, women have a right to choose. And then, oh, I'm a red-blooded Republican. I vote red. What? Just mauled Twitter. Thank you, Sean. Thank you. I need those retweets. I need those likes. Just explain it to me, Billy Bong. Just explain it to me. How can you call yourself a Republican after you cunt motherfuckers just replaced the goddamn Supreme Court and took women's rights away? How can you stand behind that? Hey, let me ask you this. I have to be careful the way I word this. Did the previous douchebag, not this one, but the previous douchebag, did he WIN the election? You know? Was there a steal that needed to be stopped? Let me know, you fucking Republican. Let me know.
I'd rather be on the side than the blue side.
Dude, you don't have to pick a side is what I'm fucking telling you, you idiot. I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall. Are you kidding me? I just told you, if you support women's rights, you're not a Republican, man. So quit picking a side and become an independent like me. Jesus fuck. What's it gonna take, man? It's like I'm talking to a 3-year-old. You know, it's like I'm trying to explain brain surgery to a 3-year-old. It shouldn't be this difficult, bro. I literally just put it in the most basic, understandable terms. I literally used your own daughter as an example, whether you have one or not. And still, your brain just bleeds out your ears. Yeah, what side? Exactly. Both sides are killing everybody and taking our rights away. The left is trying to silence us. The right's taking women's bodily autonomy away from them.
Yes,
you see? There you go. Let's get high now. Good. I'm glad, bro. I don't mean to scream at you, but I'm not mad at you, Billy Bong. I want you to know that.
I see the light.
If you want to call yourself Republican, I'm okay with that. But I'm just letting you know why it's so crazy and why it pisses me off so much. You know, we have got to all meet in the middle, man. All of us. No matter where you come from, you know, or what your beliefs are, if we don't get together and fight these motherfucking politicians that are destroying all of us together, we're going to lose. And if you want people to win, we have to get together. This is the only way this is going to work. And if I can bring a Republican into independent to let them know, you support women's rights, you're an independent, man. You're an independent, just like me. I support my right to own a firearm. I'm an independent. I'm not a fucking Democrat. You know, we're both independents. And we agree on several things. We both agree on women's rights. We both probably agree on firearms. Probably. I don't know where you are on firearms. And I don't care where you are on them.
Wrong, Thornton. Where do we start?
Blah, 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 blah. Can't say that word. Don't say that word, bro. I can't have that word on. Don't say that word in my chat again. We can't use that term. It's racist, and we're not allowed to say it on YouTube. Just so you know, you fucking Republican. We're still trying to bleed some of that Republican out of you, bro. We'll get it. We'll get it. I'm excited. You just made my whole fucking month, bro. My mom is going to love the conversation that you and I just had. Because it's when you call yourself a Republican that you are part of the problem. It's when you call yourself a Democrat like my mother does that you're part of the problem. But when you call yourself an independent and you look at both sides with wide open eyes, man, and you see the lies for what they are, and you see the truths for what they are, it's the only way you can do it. You can't do it from a side. It's like, okay, let's just say, okay, Billy Bong, I don't know what team you're on or whatever. Let's just say you're a Miami Dolphins fan. Okay? And they cheat on the field, but they win. Do you support that? But if you were on the other team and they cheated and you got beat, you wouldn't support that. That's the indoctrination, bro. And that's the whole mindset of being red or blue. Miami Dolphins or the, LA Rams. It's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing. It's that mindset. I'm on a team. Everything they do is right. You agree. I know you do. I know. Independent. And don't vote anymore for these assholes. Just don't vote. Stop voting. And start eating and growing your own vegetables and learning how to survive and learning where to get water. I just found a natural spring in my yard yesterday. I'm so fucking excited about that, man. I got this spring. It's just pumping water out. Free water forever. That's the kind of shit we need to be thinking about. And you get with Elon Musk, you're thinking about Mars. You get with Joe Biden, you're thinking about Roe v. Wade. You get with Donald Trump, you're thinking about, the election was STOLEN. Which it wasn't. He lost because he's a fucking loser. Okay? And him and all of his base and all of his supporters are going to have to realize that you lost one. Now, you've got an opportunity here. You come back and you can win one. You can win back the presidency, and you're probably gonna, if he doesn't go to prison where he should go. And that's another thing we could talk about, too. He totally led that fucking January 6th thing. It's been proven in court where his brain was, what he was trying to do. You can't keep supporting Donald Trump. Look, I don't know anybody sane that supports Joe Biden. And by saying that, I mean my mom's crazy. She's crazy,
like I said before, don't care about side, only the best man, lady for the job and do the job.
They don't ever do a job, Cannabis. These politicians get elected and do nothing except take your money or take the money from the goddamn the corporations. That's it, man. Nothing is getting done anywhere. Why are you still thinking that politicians are going to solve all your problems? I'll wait for the answer on that one, Cannabis Heals. Why do you think politicians are going to fucking solve all of your problems? Have they solved any of them yet? Yes, they do nothing. God, it's the best fucking audience I've ever had. I swear. 12 fucking people in this goddamn show. You guys are the best. I hope all 12 of you come to every show from now on. With a kind of base like this, bro, keeping the conversation going, you guys making total sense in the chat, man, I could do this shit 3 times a day. I could do this shit 3 times a day, man. All day. Shake from the OG Kush. Let's see how it goes. I'm ready for a bong rip. 420. I'm sweating like crazy, man, not in my head, but like under my legs and stuff. I got that fan blowing on me, but it's humid outside, bro. I can tell. I took the dog out there this morning.
I try to, but mom keeps me on my toes.
Mom keeps me on my toes, too. I try to yell and scream, but my mom comes out here and gives me dirty looks when I do. It sucks. Dude, nothing takes me down faster than my mother giving me a dirty look. And I'm like, Mom, I'm in character. I don't like it, she says. Be nice.
You go live, I'll be there. Doc Hollandice.
Let's go. Let's get high up in this bitch. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Happy 420. Cheers.
Trendy Orca.
Heavy P. Cheers. Sean, don't drink the Republican Democrat Kool-Aid. Exactly.
Cheers, nay.
It's all a freaking sham.
Doc Hollandice.
You guys are making so much sense.
First hit of the day for me too.
All right. Cheers.
Billy Bong Thornton. Does your mom threaten you with timeout?
Not timeout. She's really run out of she's run out of ammunition on me.
Doc Holland.
That dirty look goes a long way though.
Cheers.
With the hands on the hips. God, this guy's got 1,418 likes on Twitter for saying it's essential that humans colonize Mars. God, this is literally over 1,000 people agreed with that tweet.
In your pipe and smoke it.
I wish all of those Mars colonization people would come to my live stream right now. Here, let me get a link to this show. If I can, if it'll come up on my recommended.
I love the smoke rings.
Dude, none of my Nays Garden notifications went out at all. Oh my god. No notifications on the YouTube channel. Did you guys get notifications? I can't even see any of my videos. Like, I follow, it's not even coming up under subscriptions, guys. That I'm live right now. That's weird. Like, Nays Garden is... Okay, there's a Nays Garden. There's a Nays Garden. Oh my god, dude, you guys gotta see this. Look. Look, watch this. You know this list over here on the left? You know this list over here on the left?
No musical note.
You know this list over here on the left? And when I'm live, it always says Nays Garden. It'll show a little red thing to show that I'm live. Some of you might not know that, but that'll show you who's live.
Get notifications
right?
Today.
Now, if you scroll down, look at this. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Oh, look, here's a Nays Garden right here. See this? Look, there's no red notification that I'm live even, dude. And if you fucking click on it, there's Bye Boris right there. There's the live stream right there, man. But there's nothing showing that I'm live. And look, not only am I subscribed, but I've got notifications turned on for this channel.
Just snort half a line.
There you go, everybody. There you go. That's the algorithm at work right there. That's proof of what YouTube is doing to my channel. I guarantee you this doesn't happen to Jimmy Dore. I guarantee you this doesn't happen to Jackson Hinkle. And I guarantee you we've all put out the same type of misinformation and cursing. You know, he's gotten a 7-day, Jackson Hinkle just had a 7-day ban, but I guarantee you all of his people still get notified. It's fucking psychotic. It must be the long hair. You know, I thought it was because I was a white guy. I think it's because I got long hair. I think that's the thing. My mom's home. You know? God bless America.
AKA Trendy Orca.
I get it on YouTube. Mom. Shout out to Nays Mom. That's why I'm always saying YouTube is dog shit.
I'm always saying YouTube is dog s asterisk. It is not YouTube, it is they chew. Cannabis heals. Shadow ban.
Yeah, shadow ban. But dude, this isn't even in the shadows. This is...
That's crazy man fucking algorithm.
This is a sunlight. This is a daylight ban. I mean, you could just see it. There's no hiding it. When you go like this, right here, look. This is it. When you see that I'm live right here, and you see that there is no red bell notification right there.
Rolling on the floor, laughing tears of joy.
I know, Jake Reed. I shouldn't have been talking that shit about Elon. I know, right? I know, dude. But, dude, this is not, this is just a regular occurrence with me. And when I notice it, I've never noticed this before. And, man, it just blows my mind when you see the evidence. Look, all of these places are live. You see and let's refresh the page and be all fair here, okay? I'm going to refresh the page so everybody can see. I'm refreshing the page. Now it's showing that I'm live. Look at that. Now it's showing that I'm live. There's the notification. There's the notification. There's the notification. There's the notification. Okay. Now it's showing that I'm live on 4 channels. So, maybe I just had to refresh the fucking page. Maybe that whole episode that I just threw was completely off base. Even though I didn't get any notifications, there's that's a Tim Black notification. There should be 4 other notifications of Nays Garden, Nays Garden, Nays Garden, Nays Garden. And I did not get my notifications today. Sometimes I think I'm losing my mind. Like, did I not refresh the page before? Did I not just pull that page up, man? Nays Garden, CBS News, Nays Garden, CoinDesk,
no
Sky News,
for me.
Nays Garden, ABC News, Cryptos Are Us, Rashi's Crypto, RT. No, those were all live before. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe they're 24-hour lives, though, which is possible. They never go off. They finally, they figured out my trick. Remember that time I was just live and I wouldn't turn off my live stream and I tried to go as live as long as I could live. We ended up going like, what was it, 8 days or some crazy shit? 4 days. I think it was 4 days, 20 hours. I think that's what it was. 4 days, 20 hours.
I was thinking about you, Nay, and that's
and
how
then we
I
ended it
found
at 4 days,
today's
4
show.
hours, and it was like 4 days, 20 hours. And then it was like at 4:20 on that, at the, right? Stupid.
Dear. I'm on YouTube, but I forgot if I got notifications. I just looked your name up.
Well, I'm glad you did that, bro. You know, if you guys would do that, I wouldn't need notifications. If you guys would just pull up YouTube and see if come to my channel, you go to Twitter, you see the tweet on Twitter, you just click that. And then while you're there, you can retweet me. Alright, so this is Hardlens Media. I like them, so let's watch a Hardlens Media about the shooter.
Are there times when you would love to have another address or phone number to use instead of your home address and person?
You guys should all subscribe to Hardlens Media. I really like these
All
guys.
we can to build a better future.
Now, this is the uncle of killer Robert Crimo when he was taken into the custody.
Our Dane Placco just spoke with Crimo's uncle. Let's listen into that.
Paul, thanks for talking to us. What did you want to say to the people who were hurt, the families of the people that were killed?
I just want to say I'm deeply, deeply sorry for everyone that lost their lives and got injured. From the bottom of my heart, I'm heartbroken and I'm
Dude, why are they putting this guy's face all over the media? And why is he putting his face out there? Somebody is going to kill him, man, you know? Oh my God, what are they thinking? This guy, these people's identities should be taken, you know, you should not exploit this shit. This is horrible. But then again, look who's doing this report. It's Fox News, guys. It's fucking Fox News. So of course they're doing it.
my heart is
Because they don't give a
shattered
fuck.
to hear this, and I can't even believe it, and I just want to express my deeply sorry And my condolences to everybody.
Poor guy.
Billy Bond
Me and my
Thornton.
brother.
He's a
we're
target
very
now.
well known
Dumbass
in
alert. Dumbass
Virginia.
alert.
not.
Warning. Warning.
And we have
He's not the dumbass. This guy obviously isn't all there. For whatever reason, you can listen to the way he's speaking, and you can listen to the way I'm speaking, and I'm hot. And you can tell this guy has a problem putting words together, so there's something going on. Right? Based on that alone, Fox News should not have this guy be making him public. He's obviously making a very poor decision, and they don't give a fuck.
character. Everybody loves us, and
Look, hold on. If you want to, the guy who's the uncle of the murderer and killer, he's on the news talking about the sorry. It's horrible, right? He's got something going on. And Fox News is letting him put his face all over it, right?
Hollandice.
Nice, huh?
Joe Rogan turned down Trump to be on his show because he DIDNT.
I was letting her know
Trump
why
on
I was
his
upset
podcast.
because they're exploiting someone who's
Love it.
obviously mentally challenged, and it's horrible.
this is just, it breaks my heart to even hear about all this.
Tell us about your nephew.
All right.
Bobby the
I'm
Third.
guilty of the same thing,
Have
so
there
I'm
been
gonna
any signs of trouble? Any warning signs?
I'm gonna move forward because
What
I'm being guilty of the same
Bobby
thing.
Primo's family is going through, being so fucking oblivious to the fact that they had a monster in their midst that needed severe mental health counseling. But my heart goes out more to the victims because of their utter dereliction of paying attention to science. Now let me say something regarding how can you not know that this kid has problems? He's producing music. We're media professionals.
Yeah.
We know how expensive it is to produce.
All right, hard lens. I'm gonna answer your question for you. That guy doesn't know because he's got a problem mentally, okay? So he didn't realize there was a problem with the kid because he has a mental deficiency. My question is this: when are you guys gonna realize that?
Videos with production values. All of this guy's YouTube music videos as Awake the Rapper had incredible production values. They were using state-of-the-art camera equipment. One of the videos he shot was either in a school classroom or on a set. How a family has no clue to the signals that their kid, who's out purchasing weapons legally, can't see. How are you not engaged with the fact that the family was not engaged with the kid's art to recognize their problems and school and the Highland Park school system also apparently said that he had problems in school and the family decided to homeschool him. You know what? I'm sorry, Cremo's uncle. I call bullshit. Maybe he didn't know because he wasn't immediately involved like the parents were.
Yeah.
But the fact that they were homeschooling because he had problems in school clearly demonstrated that they knew he had a problem. And the fact that he had all these social media followers and all of these social media presence pages that have now been scrubbed. And why were they scrubbed? This is very curious also, and we'll get into this also, but can you pull up the, I'm sorry, Art, I want to just...
I'll answer that. I can't. They get scrubbed because the guy just murdered a bunch of people. So the people that own the social media sites, like Mark Zuckerberg, and whoever owns Twitter, whoever owns, Twitch or wherever the guy is posting, they make a decision that they don't want to promote a murderer on their social media. That's pretty easy to understand. Okay, hard lens. Let's keep going here, guys.
Cover here. Pull up the Daily Beast story.
I like these guys.
This is what I'm
I
talking
want
about.
them to start making sense. That's all.
Now you can't find these
Like
pages
everybody
now
else,
'cause
they
they've
should
been
make
scrubbed, but
sense.
There are a few
And no one's
images
been
on
making
this
sense
article
lately.
from Daily Beast, and let me read from it. Robert Cremo is a wanted, and I'm sorry that we have to even mention his name to give attention to this, but Cremo is wrapped up in mental health, families not paying attention to kids that need the help, that turn the other way when their kids might go out and buy legal guns, not paying attention to what their kids are involved in. Daily Beast goes on to say, the 21-year-old Illinois man accused in Monday's parade massacre is an amateur rapper who posted disturbing videos on his YouTube channel, including a crude animation depicting a gunman being killed by police.
What? I know that's the news, but why do they fucking glorify it? It sounds like a goddamn resume. They need to stop doing this kind of reporting. That's obnoxious. We don't need to know this information about this fucking piece of shit.
In addition to videos filled with violent imagery and mass shooting
They're
fantasy,
glorifying him.
Robert Bobby Cremo last year posted a video on his personal
It
blog
sounds like a
of
goddamn
Central Avenue in
promotional
Highland
reel.
Park, the main street of the parade route. I actually caught this video on his YouTube before they pulled it.
Honest to
He's
God.
bicycling through downtown Highland Park. It's like this was his casing
Right on
video
Cannabis
because
Hills.
shortly after that video, he posted another video where he was singing about what he had to do. He had no control over what he had to do. He was literally like signaling the world what he was going to do. And if he was sharing these links on his Facebook or his Twitter, and his family was not engaged enough to recognize this kid needed some help, the article goes on to say another one showed a headline referring to Lee Harvey Oswald, the assassin of President John F. Kennedy, he reportedly posted a video of a beheading to a message board. Now, by the way, he seems to have a fascination with Oswald and the fact that he was also perched up on a rooftop in a sniper's nest.
Right. Yeah. And there
Go
was
ahead before I go on to
Well, the thing is that when it comes to families, and you have to understand that a lot of families are extremely different, but this was a kid whose father ran for the mayor of Highland Park. Now, and seriously, this is where I basically think you obviously have got a campaign manager. You have somebody that helps you, who vets things if you're going to be running for mayor.
Right.
So you mean to say that somebody didn't investigate his son and say, "Hey, dude, your son is a little weird. Maybe you should like talk to him. Maybe you should go take."
Your son has a face tat. That's not going to go well with voters. Good point.
And see a doctor. And if his father says, nah, don't worry about it, he's just a kid. Well, then, yes, at that point, you just want to ignore and you want to keep things away from... Yeah, and you're not interested in whatever your kid is doing. And even if you are interested in what your kid is doing, dude, you can see red flags if you want to see red flags. But the thing about it is that if there's a lot of violence in this kid's mental conditioning where he's showing you what he's doing, and a lot of it shows blood and guts and killings, there's some...
Hey, Dave, you're not the one that has to live with the face tat. Remember, the person who has it is getting punished every time they look in the fucking mirror. They shadow banned you again. I had to click on the channel, hit videos, and only then did I see the stream. Thank you, Billy. Yes, they did. All of my channels, none of my notifications went off on YouTube today. Thank you for telling me. We talked about it in the show earlier.
You're right. There's a lot of families out there who should have paid attention, but they either choose not to or they're ignorant. But here's the thing. Unfortunately, what if it's all about being afraid of your own kid? What if this father, uncle, did see all these signs, but they were so afraid of him that they shut their mouths?
Well, I would say that that's where you get mental health professionals in place. I mean, I don't think that
it's like a situation.
My observation, given everything that's in front of us so far, is that they were either oblivious or in denial. I don't think they feared him.
Or the kid.
Dude, it seems like the whole family has mental issues.
This move is really going to be great for us.
You know, so far we have evidence that 3 separate individuals in that family had mental issues. The uncle, we just saw that firsthand. The kid, well, definitely, he went and murdered some people in a fucking parade. And his father for buying him guns. The 3 of them have mental issues. So there's obviously something wrong in the family. I mean, that's obvious. You know, they could use a little intervention. You know, they really could have. It could have saved some lives. And prevented a baby from becoming
and was able to get away with what he did, but it's kind of like
an orphan.
You mean to say you didn't see all this other stuff before he decided to hide what he was going to do?
So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 nephews, and I follow their social media. I'm their uncle. If I saw anything on social,
dude, I just had an idea for my show. Instead of coming out and criticizing all these people like I do, and I do it good, I should change my attitude towards all of them and be like, I'm here to make your podcast better. We're going to watch your podcast, we're going to go through it, and I'm just going to make it better. I'm going to add some flavor and a little bit more accuracy, you know, just kind of rein you in a little bit. reining them in with nay. I kind of like that.
Even came close to what this guy was posting. I would tell my siblings,
I inherited it from my grandfather.
sister, brother.
Yeah, and I totally I have all of my mom's idiosyncrasies. Dude, my mother and I walk around the house, and you will literally hear us both at the same time go, okay. Like, at the exact same time, man, in different parts of the house. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I've inherited every single crazy thing. Uh-huh.
Luckily, I've got my siblings are stellar, super parents. I'm very proud of all of them. They've done so well in raising their children.
Oh,
but it's like,
hey,
it's not that difficult.
Hey, bro. Says you. But I digress. Just joking.
To see something...
He wouldn't be biased or anything. Okay. I'm not going to riff, and I'm not going to Lee Camp this, so let's just keep going.
Disturbing, signaling the fact that it's either a cry for help or the kid needs counseling.
Yeah, and I think anytime a comedian riffs for too long and it ceases to be funny, we should call that Lee Camping. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea or not?
He needs the kind of therapy that needs to be put in place before what's going on inside of his head manifests, as clearly happened in a lot of
Hashtag Lee Camping.
Well, can I also describe a couple of things? Well, you saw what the kid looked like. He had a tattoo.
Okay, yeah.
He had these things on here. And I'm not saying that he shouldn't be having those things.
Okay.
But even at some point, I'm thinking to myself, even that to me is like a red flag. It's like, what are you trying to convey here?
I've actually said this on Chicago Corner on 2 other occasions. I am not tattoo shaming.
No, the kid was not killed. He was taken alive. They've got him in custody, and he's admitted to everything, and everything has been out in the open on his social media. It's all very cut and dry here. He's going to be sentenced to life in prison. I don't think they have a death penalty there.
I'm not against people getting tattoos. However, when you see people start to tattoo their necks and their face, that's a pretty clear sign that there's something wrong upstairs, because there were 2 widely reported incidents here in
Hashtag Lee
Chicago.
Camping. I love it.
We had a homeless man downtown.
We're going to
who was
use that
set
in
on
the future.
fire by a guy who just decided he thought there was debris on the ground, and he was angry, and he knew there was a homeless man sleeping underneath that rubbish. He just figured he would act out, and he had the face tattoos. Then we had machete.
Yeah.
We had a guy running around Chicago with a machete, robbing people in the streets with face tattoos. I think at a certain point, maybe the face tattoos might be a little bit of a red flag that there's something.
Okay, that's dumb. What he just said is dumb. I know a lot of awesome people with face tattoos. I love them. And there's a lot more crimes committed by people that don't have face tattoos than from people that have face tattoos. Hey man, I'm just making your podcast better, bro. Go on. You've been reined in by Nay.
I understand that.
With no offense to people wearing tattoos.
They're obviously, it's
but these are young people, though, too.
Very young
when a family member sees a young person making that kind of a decision, it's
are these guys boomers? You guys,
that you feel that you need to.
You guys, is this what they call boomers?
Do that at 19?
I have a feeling that I'm older than these 2 guys. I have a feeling that I'm old. Of all 3 of us, I have a feeling that I'm the oldest one here. And I'm not a boomer. But I'm just going to say, do they get grandfathered into to be boomers for what they just said?
Yeah.
20?
You have to
about
be
face
18
tats?
He's not even
tattoo. Yeah.
How old do you have to be?
I think 18. I don't know. I don't.
Dude, I got a lot of friends with face tats.
You're getting just 21.
That's
right?
just
Exactly.
silly.
You can die for your country, but you can't vote. Stuff like that.
So yeah, his social media footprint indicated he's a video game enthusiast. Now they're going to come back to video gamers and professional wrestling fan. One photo posted on Twitter showed him wearing a Trump flag like a cape. By the way, the right wingers are all got their panties in a knot in the fact that he was a Trump supporter. Now that doesn't mean Trump incited him, but they're trying to disavow him and say that he was a lefty because he looked emo. Or he got the face tattoos.
No, he's a Trump
supporter.
He's at a Trump rally.
Out. Remember the brown shirts from the 1930s all the way up until the end of World War II? Yeah. The ones that worshipped
dressed up as Where's
the Nazi Social Party, and essentially pretty much were the stormtroopers of Adolf Hitler. This kid pretty much was a brown shirt, even though it's not a brown shirt, but of whatever social media he was chasing after.
Maybe.
And
because
that
right
could
now his
include
friends who
Trump.
talked to the police have said he doesn't have a political ideology. That's what they're saying. However, what he's presenting, I mean, there was a video on his social media where he went and
That's
was
not.
like in the
That's
crowd.
not fair. That's not fair. What he just said. You guys, I want you to see the definition of brown shirt. Okay. Brown shirt definition. A member of an early Nazi militia founded by Hitler in Munich, 1921, with brown uniforms resembling that of Mussolini's black shirts. They aided Hitler's rise to power, but were eclipsed by the SS after the Night of the Long Knives in June 1934. What does the term brown shirt mean? Nazi, especially stormtrooper. So this guy has no idea what he's talking about. This guy right here didn't even make sense what he just said. The kid wasn't representing anybody but himself. When he did what he did it on his own. There was nobody in the Trump administration or any Trump supporters or whatever that were telling this kid to go out and mass murder people in especially a July 4th parade. You know? So for him to say that he's toting the line for Nazis, that's freaking hilarious, and it's not accurate. So, hey man, just reining you in, bro. Just reining you in a little bit. Just making your podcast a little better here. You just got reined in by Nate, bro. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Chanting and cheering Trump January of last year coming to O'Hare. There was another video of him dressed up as Waldo at a Trump rally. He was a Trump supporter. There we go. Yeah, let me also mention in what the article says. One photo posted to Twitter showed him wearing a Trump flag like a cape, and another he sported an FBI cap.
About to start laying down some lyrics, man.
There was a photo of him at a Trump rally dressed
That's
as Waldo,
groovy.
but he also liked a Twitter video of President Biden. On most of Crimo's social media pages and embedded in several of his videos is a symbol that roughly resembles that used by Suomen Sisu, a far-right Finnish organization. Crimo, however, does not appear to mention the national group in his postings. He was also the administrator of a Discord channel named, you can't make this up, SS, that has since been taken down.
Oh, wow.
An Instagram account also belonging to Crimo, whose family is from the Highland Park area, showcases several black and white portraits that reveal him with a tattoo of a number on one side of his temple and the word awake above one of his eyebrows. Crimo also appears to have hatch marks that add up to 5 under his eye. He was a year younger than me. I knew who he was and I knew his name, Heyman said, adding that despite Crimo not being his friend, he knew something off. Something wasn't right about it. Well, look, the red flag laws have been signed. How long is it going to take until we can prevent another maniac like this from maybe at least being noticed?
Yeah, we
and
talked
getting
about
the
that,
mental
Billy.
health help, getting the mental health help they need before something like this happens. Let me really quickly address the YouTube super chat. Sorry, guys, I got off on my.
I love the idea of the super chat because they bring up some pretty good points themselves.
Yep. Well, that's why I love going to the live chats. Faze, can you open that screen just a little bit more, make it a little bit wider? Okay. So this is from Mahmoud Mahadi, donated $5 through Super Chat. Thank you, Mahmoud. What truly scares me is the number of people who still think it was a good idea to elect this narcoleptic amnesiac. What the hell? That would be your Democratic Party that couldn't install Kamala Harris. So they decided to subvert the primary.
You're talking about the same people who threw Bernie Sanders under the bus?
I was about to say, the ones who subverted their own primary after Sanders won 3 primaries, which normally signals he's going to go on to get the nomination, and got Klobuchar and Buttigieg to drop out to throw his voters behind Biden. That was Obama's puppetry. All right. Colin Radix donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Thank you. Watch the liberal MSM use this kid to push anti-Trump right-wing sentiment as a way for people to vote Democrat in the fall. Yeah. Hey, look, they probably will. Yeah. That doesn't mean I condone Trump or the right-wingers who want to continue to give everybody access to guns.
You do realize that there is somebody in Washington right now who says, how can we use this to our advantage? How can we use this tragedy? How can we use this monster
the Democrats
to... They're just as worse.
Our last story is going to get to how I'm thinking the Democrats are going to be able to make bank on this.
Yeah.
Any more Super Chats, Faze? Okay. let me bring up, speaking to that, let's see, it was all over social media. And, you know, just to kind of punctuate that, can you bring up that New York Post story about his dad, Robert Crimo?
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, Robert Crimo's dad liked Second Amendment tweet days after the Uvalde massacre.
I got a point about this that I need to ask you. Let me ask you this. Do you think that maybe the kind of gun reform that we need is that in order for you to want to buy a gun, you have to go see a doctor first?
Hey man, I probably liked Second Amendment tweets after the Uvalde. I wrote tweets defending my right to possess a gun after the Uvalde massacre. I'm positive I did. You can go back and check. So, you know, does this make the guy guilty of something?
Well, no, that's a background. That's part of a background check.
I don't
they
believe
don't.
that.
They don't push it that far.
I don't believe that.
Let's go back to the article. Though. The father
we
of
already
Robert
established
Bobby
these,
Crimo
all three of
III,
them
the
are
person of
mentally
interest
ill.
arrested in connection with Monday's mass shooting in suburban Chicago, liked to tweet supporting the Second Amendment just days after the Uvalde school massacre. So when I hear a family isn't aware of what's going on in their home with their son, who legally gets all these guns. Again, I keep going to this, but the 20-year-old Crimo, an amateur rapper performing under the stage name blah, 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 it has since emerged that the suspected gun's father, Bob Crimo, a longtime deli owner who previously ran a failed campaign for mayor of Highland Park on May 27th, liked a tweet that read, "Protect the Second Amendment like your life depends on it."
Nothing wrong with
the
that.
tweet came just days after a shooter made his way into Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, and killed 19
timing's a little
children and 2
tasteless.
teachers May 24th. Do you
That's
see now
it,
why
though.
I subtitled this "The Gun Show"?
Yeah. In fact, it's a state of decay that is happening amongst the minds of politicians, the minds of parents with kids who have mental issues. They don't know how to deal with this.
It's an epidemic.
Yeah, it's sad
Our
because
elected leaders are failing us.
throughout our nation's history, whenever we have some kind of a crisis, we have to give it a formative emotional title like depression, recession, epidemic, plague, all of this stuff. It's like you're
I have a
basically
triangle on my
doom.
forehead. That doesn't mean I'm a
Everything
Vulcan.
that happens is all about doom. And yet it's kind of like, yeah, no solutions. Don't worry about it.
There are solutions.
Oh, no, there aren't.
Yeah.
Because
there are, but they don't want. Look,
But
our
Jerry-
elected representatives, the
but
lobbyists,
Columbine
everybody who's
was 20 years ago.
I
Don't you
know
think
that.
that we should have had all the solutions
Yes.
by now?
But the point is, we know what the solutions are. We keep electing jagoffs into office who say they're going to do something,
Yeah.
but they won't.
I know, I'm being facetious.
No, I
but-
know you are. I know. And I'm not debating you.
No.
You're wrong. It's
At
just
what
like,
point are you
we
guys
know
going to
the
realize
people
that
who are
voting
supposed
ain't
to
the
be
answer,
protecting us
man?
are
Your
failing us.
problems.
It's monumental.
It should have. None of this should have happened. It should have all ended with Columbine because that was the start, and it should have stopped then.
It should have stopped then. You know, we're going to outlaw a gun, and that's going to solve all of our problems. Oh, that's the end of the... What? That was the end of it? That was weird. Dude, that was weird. That was an abrupt, weird ending. Huh. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't like it, though. I didn't like that. That was weird. Alright, let's see what this is all about.
Welcome back to State of the Union. The House committee investigating the January 6th attacks is gearing up for more hearings after the bombshell testimony this week. And now the 2 Republican members of the committee are urging the Biden Justice Department to act, including my next guest. Here with me now is a member of the January 6th committee, Republican Congressman Adam Kinzinger of Illinois. Congressman, I want to get your reaction to what you just heard from the South Dakota Governor, Kristi Noem, particularly on January 6th, talking about the fact that she didn't think specifically that the former president had any blame. She said everybody has blame, but she also
Top of the hour. Cheers,
put into
everybody.
question the credibility of Cassidy Hutchinson. Your response?
Yeah, I mean, I'm blown away. This is not, I served with Kristi Noem in the House, and it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is not the Kristi Noem I served with. Kristi Noem I served with, was conservative, dedicated to truth, I at the time would have put her country above her political career at any moment. It is clear, look, Dana, it is clear she is running for president or vice president. She's scared to death of the base. And for her to call into question, a 26-year-old patriot who stood in front of the committee alone and told the truth, and then to avoid saying that Donald Trump bore even an ounce of responsibility for January 6th, I get amazed still every day by what some of my colleagues do. This is one of the biggest ones. She used to be something.
Wow, they talked about this for 7 minutes. I mean, I get the gist of it after that, but wow, man. It's unbelievable how many people attacked that woman. So many of us walked away from that testimony feeling like she was completely being honest, However she acted, whatever her quirks and mannerisms consisted of, most of us took her for her word. It was, people like Jimmy Dore and Kurt Metzger, and Steph Zamorano that were weirdly denying her testimony in defense of Donald Trump. It's just the craziest thing. I just want to point that out one more time. And also I want to remind you guys that America helped start the war that's going on right now in Ukraine by supplying the munitions and overthrowing the government in Ukraine, supplying the munitions that have murdered 15,000 ethnic Russians in the Donbass region of Ukraine. This was done by Zelensky and Donald Trump and Barack Obama. And, it probably continued with Joe Biden. And it does. Because, yes, they're still bombing that region with American munitions. We started this war, and I want you guys to know that. This is money laundering 101. We've printed way too much money, and some fucking genius down there in Washington has figured out that the American government just spends a whole bunch of money on war, and then we just have Russia blow up all of our shit, we can keep the dollar stable. Keep printing money, man. The same thing's as what happened with the gold is happening with the dollar bill as we speak. While the ruble's doing just fine because we've got such great sanctions. All right, I love you guys. Take care. I'll see you this afternoon. I don't know if it'll be 2 o'clock, but it'll be sometime this afternoon, I'm sure. And I will see you then. Turn on your notifications, and you might not get any. Also, my main channel still is banned on YouTube for 7 days for a strike for something that I uploaded over a year ago, which was not a violation at all of their terms of service. They're psychos, and I hope they give me the channel back before I have to wait 7 days. This is day 2 of the 7-day ban. All right, I'll see you guys later.